powerful. We didn't know what to expect, and we were just overwhelmed.
And you had to sing a cappella, right? You couldn't use any instrument?
Well, in our audition, for the producers, we sang a cappella.
Okay.
But then for the audition in front of the judges, we sang with the track.
Oh,
They
okay.
helped us prepare.
Okay.
That we learned like a few hours before.
Yeah, we learned.
So I bet y'all were really getting nervous waiting all that time for the audition.
Waiting is the hardest
That's
part,
the
really.
hardest part. How long
yeah.
did you have to wait?
Oh.
All day?
Sometimes 15 or 16 hours.
Oh my
during the
gosh.
day, yeah.
But, okay, let me ask you this. This America's Got Talent, and what you've done there, and you've really gotten known real well, has it changed your life a whole lot?
Oh, yeah. This is,
I mean, can you go into a mall now without, oh no, there's Marcus?
well,
It's pretty cool to go
So we can't, he can't.
He can't.
Oh.
He gets
Oh, he's a
recognized.
movie star.
Oh.
I just blend in.
No, it's changed our lives, and I mean, I don't think we could have dreamed how much it would change it. Cause we're busy. We could sing every week somewhere, or every day almost, and we're booked into 2012. We do performing arts centers, orchestras, casinos,
And you did some cruise ships,
cruise
right?
ships. Yeah.
Royal Caribbean.
we don't know what we don't know what to do now. 'Cause I mean, this symphony is so fantastic. We were just saying.
It's all downhill from here.
I know. I
Oh,
was saying,
man,
well,
they are amazing.
now
Well,
what?
what's next, Carnegie Hall?
I know. Right? I don't know where we go.
I would love to hear y'all at Carnegie Hall.
Hopefully with them again, right here.
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Oh,
definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, our lives have changed. I mean, this is our business now.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
the three of us
yes.
were self-produced, so we do everything ourselves. John does like, most of our arranging. JC handles a lot of the music and the band arrangements and things, and John coordinates the symphony charts. I do
And
running
Marcus
orders
does
and
every
lighting and sound.
single
and
thing after that.
we communicate with all of our booking people ourselves, and it's, we're very self-produced. We do all of our own technical elements of the
Technical
shows, and
elements.
not this one,
Mhm.
because this is
They got it down.
Houston
They
Symphony.
got it
Right
down.
here.
Are you from Texas?
Well, I'm actually not from Texas, but I've lived in Houston for many years
Okay.
in the Rice military area, and I now split my time between Houston and Sun Valley. You know what they say? They never ask a man if he's from Texas, because if he says no, you're just how's it go?
If he is from Texas, he'll tell you. If he's not, or what was it?
Well, they
I don't
usually
know,
say, oh, your
something.
exes are from Texas.
No,
I have one of those.
Yeah.
Isn't that the word
But
that you say?
Texas is our common thread.
Uh-huh.
You know, we are all connected, especially to Houston,
I married a fourth generation Texan.
in some way or another. And
Well, that makes you into it.
Well,
But isn't one of
no
you like
longer.
in the Tennessee area, or, I mean, what?
I mean, well, the
South.
thing is all of us, like, you know, I lived in Katy. I have a lot of family in
Right,
Katy.
yeah.
I married, my wife's from Jersey Village, lived there all a lot. And he, you know, married, we all had that Texas tie, but we've all moved to
Well,
different
whenever
areas
you've
of
been
the
in New
country for
York,
what,
you know, you've been everywhere.
we're all born.
lived in Houston, Dallas, Nacogdoches.
I'm from Nacogdoches.
You're from Nacogdoches?
dear.
No way.
I studied, I learned some of what I do, I learned from a fine teacher at
My
Stephen F.
father
Austin
was the band
University.
director for many years.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Well, isn't
small
that funny?
world.
You know, we're all
Small
from
world.
small towns. I actually grew up on a farm in a very small town, about 600, 700 people. JC's from a very small town. We grew up on a cattle ranch, and John's from a small town. So we have that connection. We have country roots and
Right.
classical sound. We're all trained classically. We all love country music. We all love classical music. We have so much in common in that respect, yet our voices are so different. Very different timbres, different color.
But blending together is perfect. It's like a symphony of its own, that's what I want to say.
Well, it's really been fun for us because we, before we got together, did our own things in the music business. And I was primarily doing classical music, operatic and symphony things. JC done a little bit of everything, had his own show on ships and sang a lot of classical concerts, but did a lot of pop and country, and Marcus has done a little bit of everything too, but it's allowed me to do some country, which I, you know, hadn't done for a long time, and likewise Marcus now singing Dorman, stuff like
Right.
that.
I things I worked on in college, but never really had the opportunity to perform very much because I was doing pop shows, pop music, and off-Broadway shows and things like that.
So you were in Hairspray and stuff like that.
Oh, she's a little research.
That's my research.
You know, a neat thing that's
I want to know
happened,
what films you've been in. I'm going to look for them.
a neat thing that's happened is we've seen people from both sides of the musical fence, country lovers and the classical diehard lovers, kind of, you know, this class will say, what was that, you said that was Song of the Year, 1982, that Alabama. I kind of like that. And the same thing, this country fan over here is going, hey, that's
I don't mind that opera.
I kind of like that. That's all right. So then, you know, it's like, good music is good music. Doesn't matter the genre. It's just,
we're just so proud that we can sing diverse mix of music and that people really appreciate it from all spectrums. Like, you know, so from the classical band, country band, to the pop band, Broadway fan. We have something for everybody, and we're very proud of that.
And a family of your own that y'all got together. You guys get along.
Oh yeah, oh, for sure.
I mean, y'all get along real well.
Well, you're saying we're so different. That's kind of cool because we're all alike. I don't think this would ever work.
It would never work,
but,
right?
Yeah.
You
I mean, JC and I have
bring
been friends
something to the
for like 12 years, and John and JC have been friends, and I met John through JC years ago, and it's just like that's.
And now he's his best friend.
Oh, that's
kicked him to the curb. He's done.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now, guys?
right here, our 5th anniversary.
Anniversary with the
Can you make that happen?
4th of July.
I've got it.
It'd be cool to pull this kind of crowd on, just from it being our own show. You know. Have
Well,
10
I
to
would
20,000
love to
people.
see you in Vegas. I think you deserve that Vegas
We
show.
have you
Be there next year probably.
I really think you should try.
We want, you know, we're going overseas here shortly to do a 21-city tour in the UK,
Great.
and there's maybe some things happening in other countries. So I think, you know, we hope to broaden our scope
That would be
like that.
wonderful.
And of course, we're adding lots of new repertoire all the time and some original music, which we're excited.
Oh, that would be
We'll be doing.
wonderful.
That'll be on our
Next
next
album.
You don't have any demos to throw me, huh?
Not yet. We're working on
And
it.
we're going to be in Branson some, and there's
Cool.
$69 flights.
Well, send me something in the mail, all right?
Okay, we're gonna film a music video for a couple of our songs, and
Cool.
we're really, you know, I
You
think
can put it on CMT or
well,
Yeah.
yeah?
I think five years. I think that we, you know, I know we would all love to have an established recording career and
Are you
have original
signed?
songs.
Are y'all signed with the?
No, we've done everything.
You're
we
unsigned?
we have an album right now.
You have an
It's
album
our
out on your own
debut
label?
CD. And it's our, again, self-produced, and John did.
And that business has
everything.
changed so much too. The big labels.
Yeah, the labels are
so easy.
Right now, I'm helping out the unsigned band. I'm helping them promote them and things. I'm starting an unsigned universe fund for unsigned bands so they can make it. Because a lot of them they can't afford it. It's pay for play. We're trying to put petitions against. And also, all that stuff, you know, and I'm writing a book, guys, called Into the Jungle, and if you would like to tell me any stories, on email or call me, I'm putting them in the book, and I want to know what y'all think, okay, because, I'm going to put it out there in a nonfiction book. I'm a writer, and,
We can tell you about some contracts we've seen, but then we'd be in violation of.
we've seen some
These days it may be easier to make money without being signed to a big label.
yeah, that's what everybody pretty well tells me.
It's different. It's a
But
different
they
game.
can't afford instruments. They can't afford to
But we've been
There's still
looking
a
at
big
videos
upfront
and-
cost.
our CD. We were able to get it out there before the live performances on America's Got Talent, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. We had the CD out, iTunes and CD Baby, and electronically, and then also ours digitally, and then also the hard, you know, the actual CD.
That was my next question. Social media, how has it changed you?
Well, we're trying to keep up with
And
it.
by the way, on Twitter, you're supposed to DM a person back when they mention. Yeah.
See, that tells you how
Well, actually,
how good we are with it.
someone turned on my phone today, and he said,
Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay.
someone turned on my phone today, he said, okay, look, see, you got a direct message from this gal who's going to do your interview, and she said she's looking forward to seeing you during intermission. She sent us a message through Twitter. That's so cool.
Yeah.
He said, well, you can respond to that.
Yeah.
Really? Wow, I thought Twitter, you just blast things out there, and people
You didn't see
comment
the
on
one
it.
that I said you were so cute?
I didn't see that one.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't see it. Now that I'm red.
He's turning red. He's turning red.
Hey.
Get a picture of us, please.
Well, it's actually
Don't get my
recording.
Oh, get it on the video. Start signing off, because now I'm going to get a picture. We got about 2 minutes. I really appreciate y'all taking the time. Yeah, we're ready.
They're waiting to get a picture.